Hey artists, today we're going to create a self-portrait using realistic proportions. So I attached this worksheet and it has the steps to do that. On the back, which actually won't be in the back for you guys, but it'll be a separate paper, it shows you the different features. So you could draw the nose, the eyes, the mouth, how to draw those different features. But I'm gonna go over it with you right now. Now, when you are drawing, I want you to remember my rhyme, to draw it light until you know it's right, then go darker or trace with marker. So we're gonna start off by drawing lightly, so in case we make a mistake, we can erase. Now, when you start to draw your portrait, you're going to draw the shape of the face and the head first. The easiest way to do that for some people is to start off by drawing a circle. Now, your head is not a circle shape, so this is not my head, but I gotta draw my chin. So after I draw my circle, I can go to the bottom and I can add in my chin. Now, everybody's chin is a different type of shape, is a different shape. Maybe your chin is a little more oval. Maybe you're a little more angular. Maybe your chin stands out a little bit more. It depends on what your face looks like. That's why it's always good to have a mirror, okay? Then I will erase the bottom of this circle here because I no longer need that. Now, if you don't like that way, you could just draw the U shape and round it off at the top. It's really up to you, whichever way you want to do your face shape, okay? Then it's always great to start with some guides. So I'm gonna really lightly, hopefully you'll be able to see it on the camera, but really lightly, maybe I'll go a little darker because you guys have to see it at home. I'm going to draw a straight line in the middle. This is to make the sides of my face. So both sides will be the same. So whatever I do on one side, it's the other one. This is the middle of my face. Then I'm going to basically take this line and find the middle of that line. And this line is going to be my eye line. Okay, this is where I'm going to draw my eyes. I'm going to draw half here, and this will be my nose. So I'm going to write that for you. Eyes, don't you write that, but I'm going to do that so that you kind of remember. Eyes, nose, and down here, I'm going to half this again. And can you guess what that is? It'll be the mouth, okay? Then I want to start off by drawing my eyes. You can start off doing your eyes two ways. Remember, they're like a football shape. Some eyes are tilted up, some eyes are tilted down. It depends on what your eyes look like. So I'm going to take my thing, and I like to always do like a little, almost a rainbow shape. And then I will go underneath and connect. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing over here about the seam spacing. Okay, rainbow shape underneath. Now you want to look at yourself when you're doing this because this is going to be a self-portrait. So you want to look at that. Look at the way your eyes are shaped. Is one tilted up a little bit? Is one tilted down? Are they really narrow? Are they really wide? And then you can alter them, okay? Afterwards, I need to draw my iris inside. So my iris is basically like little parentheses. The iris is the color part of your eye. This eye seems a little bit wider, but that's okay. Okay. After I do my irises, I'm going to do the black part that is called a pupil. So I'll do my little pupil. Oops. It's like my pupil is a little dilated. Okay. All right. And then you also want to do your eyelid, and you're going to look at yourself and see what your eyelid looks like. You could add your eyelashes, because everyone has eyelashes. Okay. Now this one a little bit. All right. You'll also want to do your eyebrows. So your eyebrows come up a little bit above. What I like to do is I like to always start them with a line, and then I like to add what they're made out of, which is hair. Eyebrows are made out of hair. Okay, so I'll do my other one. I'll start with my line. Now, a lot of the times when people are drawing their portraits, they always start their eyes all the way up at the top of their head. That's not where the eyes are. This is where your forehead is. This is where your hairline is. So it's important to remember to start your eyes about the middle of your face. I mean the middle of your head. Okay. Okay, got my eyebrows in there. Now I'm going to do my nose. Now, on this paper, I really love this simple, easiest nose ever. It really is super easy, and it does look realistic. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's so easy. You ready? We're going to do parentheses. And when you are looking at your face, typically, and if you could draw a line, imaginary line, from the corner, the inside corner of your eye, if you went all the way down, you would probably, most likely, touch your nostril. Okay? Same thing. You would touch your nostril. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring down my nostril, my two nostrils. Now maybe you have a wider nose. Maybe your nostrils are a little bit bigger. That's why it's important to have your mirror. Okay? I think my middle line is a little off. Let's move this over just a little bit. Okay. Then I want to do my two little nostrils. So two little, almost little rainbow lines. Connect them with a curved line. Okay. And then I always like to do the bridge of my nose a little bit. There we go. Yeah, my middle of my line is a little off. That's okay. I'm actually going to redraw it because it's bothering me. And you can always readjust. This is why we draw lightly. This is why we do that, so that we can readjust our art and we can fix it up. That's why we're drawing lightly. And we're artists, so it's never a problem to make a mistake. There's only happy accidents, not mistakes. Okay. So after I draw my nose, now I'm going to move on to my mouth. And again, I have some samples of how to draw a realistic mouth. I'm going to simplify it a little bit for this portrait drawing. I'm going to start off by doing a smile line because I like to smile. My smiling is my favorite thing. Then I'm going to add the bottom here, depending on if you want an open or a shut mouth. It's up to you. So sometimes you want to draw a shut mouth because you don't want to draw your teeth. That's totally fine too. Now again, if your eyes, if you take the center of your eye and you go straight down, you should reach about the end of your mouth. So that's always a good thing to do too. Now I'm going to look at my lips and I'm going to draw my lips. You might have to readjust and fix them, and based on what your lips look like. Okay. We want to do little sides. Maybe now you can draw some dimples. If you have some dimples, you could add all those extra features. Okay, you can fix this, the bottom of your chin. Maybe it doesn't look like your chin now that you drew your mouth in here. You can change that shape up. That's something you could do as well. You could also look and see if by your mouth, if your chin's very pronounced, you can add a little line there. Okay. So after I do that, I'm going to erase all of these guides. Well, I'm going to erase the middle guide. I'm not going to erase the other guides yet. So I'm going to erase this middle guide for now because I don't need that anymore. The side guides, I'm going to wait for a second. Now, if you can see your ears, so your hair is not in front of your ears, you're going to draw your ears. Your ears are in between, in this line, they're in between the eyes and the nose. So if you drew a straight line on your face to the straight over, you would reach the top of your ear. And then you would reach the bottom of your nose. So it's pretty cool that your face is like that. So I'm going to draw my ears. 1, Sorry if I'm covering the whole face and you can't see it, I'm trying. And 2. Okay, then after I do that, then I can erase all these guidelines because I no longer need them. Now I want to add, so that my head is not floating in the sky. Oops, I think I shook that. I'm gonna add my neck. Your neck is gonna be 2 straight lines. And then you're gonna add your shoulders. Make sure your neck's not too thin. We're making realistic portraits. It needs to hold up that head. Okay, you can add a little line for a shirt that you're wearing, whatever you want to do, add some jewelry, and any details at the bottom. Up at the top, I'm going to look at my hair now. I'm going to add my hair. So you're going to see how far your hairline comes from your eyebrows. Mine comes about here. I'm going to draw my hairline that's coming down. Okay, then I'm going to come up here. If I'm gonna have my hair go down, I can have it go down like this. You could add it into ponytails, whatever you like to wear, however you like to style your hair. So maybe you have really short hair, maybe it's like spiky, you could add some spikes there. I'm gonna draw this fast because I wanna have you guys move on. But you're gonna add here, you can add some strands to your hair, like so you can do some strands in your hair. If you have lighter hair, you might not wanna go crazy with all your strands. But after you draw your proportions in your face, you can actually start to shade it. I don't know what you want to do with the rest of it. You can color it however you want to finish off your portrait. And that is the basics to drawing a realistic self-portrait. I cannot wait to see these awesome portraits. When you finish them, maybe by coloring them, maybe adding shading, however you finish off these wonderful portraits, please make sure that you post it for me on Artsoni, our Google Classroom. I cannot wait to see them. Have a wonderful day, guys, and keep creating.